Chihiro no Kuhira. Welcome to court. What's up, guys? I'm Hunter here, and here we are to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to chapter 46 of Kagurabachi, which is known as Unruly Punk. And this chapter both excites and concerns me. Because on like one hand, they could just be saying that in general about Chihiro, considering, he is the roguish outlaw who's been running around trying to claim the Enchanted Blades, when we know this government has a very vested interest in the Enchanted Blades, considering they were the previous users of them. Or Chihiro, in his bluntness, and his foolishness, and his general disregard for figures of authority, in spite of his wanting to join this group in order to keep an eye on the Enchanted Blades, is gonna say something dumb, and get himself in trouble. I don't know which one's going to happen. I kind of want it to be the former, because I don't want Chihiro. That's the thing, right? Both make sense, and that's why I'm scared. So let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. Heading me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me, and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact. Why he looks so clean, though? I ain't even go. Something about, here's the thing. Notably, I don't know how to do character design. Not necessarily. I am not a character designer. Like I say all the time, I have degrees, not in artistic design. Though I typically talk about not having a degree in writing or literature or any sort of literature analysis. But, I don't know. Something about this design is clean as all get out. From the large, heavy beads that I think those are his hair. Tied into his hair, to the earrings, to the beard with the multifaceted and the ball hanging off the... That has to be uncomfortable, though. Logistically speaking, that actually does have to be a bit uncomfortable, though. I ain't got much of a beard, but, even if you did have a long beard, you felt that, hanging down? Or, on your chest? That's a little bit awkward. And even then, I suppose this would be weird hanging from the hair, but at least it's higher up. The beard, when you move your head, does it, swing? Is it a clock pendulum? But regardless, the fit is fire. I like this suit combined with the whole traditional overcloak thing. I need to learn despite me being a manga channel, I do not know anything about Japanese clothing. I need to look up what that is. But the fit is fire. The design is fire. The beads, while not practical, are fire. So let's see what this big old fella has to say. What about a deeper voice? Hold on. All right. That's the thing. It's so I need to put more age into it. That's one thing I always sucked at. Typically, back when I did do acting in high school, I was always cast as the older character or the villain, shock horror. But with that being the case, my voices always just got deep. I never was really able to capture the gravel of an older gentleman. I just can't. It's why most older gentlemen in fiction aren't voiced by young people, or people in their middle ages. They're voiced by older people, because your voice does change. Well, let me see. Alright, Chihiro Rokuhira, step forward. Alright, regarding Rokuhira and the Enchanted Blades, there are various opinions, but for now, they're all in agreement about recovering the Enchanted Blades. That makes sense, right? That's the thing. I even wonder, I guess because he was the maker of them, why did they let him keep him? While we don't know the true power of Kunishige, I highly doubt it was high enough to fight the whole government. If you know what I'm talking, even when he had all 6 Enchanted Blades. And I know he specifically chose out their wielders, but considering their wielders are under such safe lock and key, I do genuinely wonder, what did he say that, made them, what did he do to make them give the blades back? Right? What exactly was he pulling? What leverage did he have other than the fact that he made them? What, was he going to threaten to make more? Okay, we'll take those 2. We'll take those 2 with the ones you already made us, dog. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that they even let them go. And I know they were sealed away. They were guarded by multiple layers of magic. But, the 6 most powerful weapons on the planet. The things that turn the tide of an entire raging war. And you let them be watched by one guy, this kid. Okay. But let's see. There may be some hot debate over you and Enten. But, if need be, Azami will take your side. Ah, that's right. He's the inside man for Shiva. Let's see. If I show up 100% certain it'll throw a wrench in the proceedings. So I'll just lay low. I ended up roughing up a couple of them because of the Rokuhira. Oh, so he was mad. Funnily enough, why? Why though? Because I don't think like unless you're going with like everyone who knows, it's not really believed that the government did it. Like you knew it was an entirely separate group. I'm pretty sure that's what Chihiro told you. So I wonder why you randomly just decided to attack the government. I mean, it'd be like that. I'm shocked you made it out alive. Then again, he's a teleporter. Let's see. You're fit, not as fire. You're designed, not as fire, but still clean. Hey, I don't see the resemblance. This guy's better looking. Hey, look at you, Chihiro. Ooh, it's a funky little design, but I kind of like it. Why you got a camera for him out though? Let's see. We don't know if he's really Rokuhira's son. They look alike. I'm sorry, I don't have that many. Like, unless I start doing impressions.
If I start going to Berta, the fastest man in the universe,
then like I can start pulling out like impressions of other characters. So maybe I'm gonna do that. You're about to get like the entire abridged cast that I can actually replicate and like random Kingdom Hearts characters. Will I remember who is who? No, but we're gonna try it. Let's see. Well, let's begin. We will hereby determine how to deal with you and the enchanted blade, Enten. You say what you want to meet the sword bearers. Oh, you say you want to meet the sword bearers to thwart the Hishaku. Hishaku? I think it's Hishaku. That does make sense. Once again, being honest at this point is kind of his only move, right? Because the thing with Rokuhira is that he basically has no leverage. Like, what does Chihiro have other than Enten? Which they could very easily take away if they wanted to. They could use it because of the eternal contract, but like, take his life. like that's the crazy thing. The reason the people of the Sazanami clan and Kyoto weren't able to use it properly is because of the eternal contract, but the government had the guy who had the eternal contract, and they have Chihiro right here. So if Chihiro doesn't really comply or he tries to do anything duplicitous, they're just like, oh, we know where you live, or at least one of our agents does, and you likely do have Enten on you or at least nearby. We'll take your life, and then we'll take the blade, and then we'll just set up a new eternal contract. It's like, yeah, really, Chihiro has no leverage. He's really gambling right now. But that's a good thing. Honestly, I do kind of like it when our main character doesn't really have too much of a lead, or like have too much leverage in a scenario. They're truly, properly an underdog in this case, where it's like, you kind of gotta dance how they want you to dance and hope they like you. And hope they're willing to work with you because they have all the control here. They could execute you at any moment. And what are you supposed to do? Especially now that you're in chains and I don't see Enten on you. Let's see. Assignment? Koku Goku Hot Spring. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is one of the, blade wielders. Are you gonna be the fastest in the universe? Burger came to mind first. Unfortunately, he's being the fastest in the universe. Oh, wait, no. I think this is still this guy. Hold on. I'll go back to the older man voice. We're sheltering the bearers of the eternal contracts with enchanted blades and fortresses called Sanso. High-ranking Kamunabi sorcerers are stationed at those locations. More clear. I'll give Hokuzono Sensei credit. Like, notably, I'm a guy who's writing a story of my own. And of course, like, I try to do the concept art myself. Shock horror. That guy with the pencil, so of course I try to draw the characters myself. But I've noticed, darn, it gets hard. Like after the first 20, or this first, because I really started to struggle after the first 30. I'll admit, because I had distinct designs for a lot of them, but mainly because a lot of the character designs I either had loose references for because my story is based on something, and also their family members. So like I drew the kid, then I pictured what the parent would look like, then I had the reference for what the other parent would look like, and then the grandparent, and then so on and so forth. So like I could trace back through lines. And when I started getting to characters of multiple species, I was like, how do I make them look specifically like their species, yet at the same time different enough that on sight you can recognize this as a different character? I had to work with a lot of different silhouette work and stuff like that. So I gotta give Hokuzono Sensei credit for, is it Hokuzono or Hokozana? I feel like I keep flipping back and forth between these. Let me see. Hokuzono Sensei. Yeah, I gotta give Hokuzono Sensei credit for being able to just, cause like they've been spitting out a lot of designs. We kind of calmed down during the Sazanami clan arc, but like especially early on when we were still dealing with Soga and stuff like that, we were getting new character designs basically every week. And this is another case where we just keep getting more and more and more. And so far, there's not much overlap. Of course, this has led to my problem personally, where I'm horrible at names. And that's like, it's gonna take me a while to remember these characters' names. So That's bad on me. But in terms of like sheer creativity and diversity of design, I gotta give credit to him. Let's see.
Even with an enchanted blade, it would be hard to get past them.
Hard, but not impossible. And sure, they may be highly skilled by your regards, but like, I may not be all that for. That's crazy to say though. Let me see.
Security is extreme.
Oh, security is extremely tight. For one simple reason. To keep outsiders from making contact with the bearers. Yeah, I get that. And like, once again, I do wonder though, how much of the bearer's capture is consensual? Like, notably, I think it's pretty much hardline confirmed that the wielder of the Shinichi did not want to be there. Or at least, like, it seems like they're more so sealed away, rather than, you know, like, being held in a fortress for their own protection. But at the same time, what about these other people? Are they being protected, or are they essentially living hostages? I don't know. Let's see.
Obviously, we can't just let anybody get near them. Yeah, Roguero's son, huh? Have we done a blood test?
I mean, oh yeah, I guess. That'd be the easiest way to prove it. He does look like him now. Like, that's the thing. Kurishige and Chihiro do look apart.
It's being analyzed. We'll have the results by tomorrow.
Man, it's taking you a minute. In this world of magic, it still takes a whole day to do a blood test. But I suppose that is faster in our world. I think it does take a while for a blood test to run. Let's see.
Then why not have the meeting tomorrow? This is pointless. We can't do that. The Shinichi is currently under a temporary seal.
Oh, so they can't seal it fully.
We can't keep it stored like that for long. If we're gonna seal it properly, we need to move soon. For that reason, we need to know if this plan of yours to break the deadlock, that toward the Hishaku, will be viable. Make contact with the bearers and teleport the enchanted blades. The key to your plan is this, huh? Oh, the key to your plan is this young man, huh?
Nani. Oh, wow. They got him in. Jeez! What did he do? Why does he need to be chained up? Well, obviously, if he has teleporting powers, I get that. Let me see.
Do you have a special power? Show us.
He can't right now.
Let's try it. Send out this to the storehouse.
Okay. Ooh! Oh. So, because people were pointing out, because I made a mistake in one of my previous reviews talking about how I thought the storehouse and sorry, Hakuri's name left my brain. Goes to show you how much I struggle with names. I thought the storehouse of Kyoto and the storehouse of Hakuri were connected somehow, but people pointed out, no, they're completely separate spaces, or at least it seemed like that. But I wonder if the destruction of the main storehouse did have any sort of rebounding effect on him. Let's see.
Hey! He's out like a light. Hakuri! He only realized that power yesterday. Then he went all out. He needs time to rest.
I'm sure I'll be fine in a few days. Oh, wow. Oh, I guess, wow, they really did move quick. It's only yesterday? The whole Sazanami clan incident was yesterday? Wow. But yeah, that's not good, though. Because, like, how do you prove it? And they don't want to wait, clearly. Because they do need to hurry up and seal the Shinichi properly. So that's bad. And I get, it does make sense in universe, though, considering he literally just awoke to the power that he'd been using subconsciously for years. And he didn't just go all out yesterday. He probably went like 120% on some Black Flash type beat. Because bro went deep in it. He was warping and moving and using ESO. Like, he was burning through spirit energy like crazy. So I'm not shocked that he's fatigued like this and needs more time to rest. But if I'm trying to think from the role of one of these Kamunabi officials, I'm looking for something to prove that what you're saying makes sense. Or what you're saying will work. And if the first thing you show me that is the core of your plan is unable to do it on a simple object, even if the whole event is yesterday, I'm like, I think I'd rather shield the Shinichi. And I think I don't trust you. But then again, I'll admit I kind of would wait for the blood test. I would see if I could temporarily reseal the Shinichi. Because if he is Rokuhiro's son, and he has some sort of influence over the Enchanted Blades, and the plan could work, it's the most convenient. It's the most convenient, and it's the easiest way to restore power to the Kamunabi. And honestly, maybe I would still take the gamble regardless. I'm trying to think from their perspective. Once again, they still have all the power. Right now, she's still here. Hyuki's could just wash both of them if the need be. If they try to escape, she can just be put on guard duty for both of them, and she could probably wash. Maybe Shiba could take her away or something, but legitimately, you do have more than enough manpower just to watch Rokuhira. Watch Chihiro and make sure he doesn't do anything too shady. So maybe I just gamble it because it sounds so good. I'd want to try it, right? I would have to. I'd at least want to try it. Let's see. Oh well, never mind. Hiyuki stood up. I witnessed his powers with my own eyes. It's an extremely useful skill, but where he stands is a big pain in the butt. He's not calling the shots. It's this guy. Yeah. Legitimately speaking, despite Hakuri technically having the much deeper power, he is simply following Chihiro.
If so, then we need to decide whether or not we should give you access to the bearers. In other words, we have to decide whether or not you're trustworthy.
Like, there's so little time to confirm that.
Hey, what happened to the Cloud Gouger? It was destroyed.
What?
Well, we're off to a terrible start, and you want us to trust you? Okay, fine. Let's say you are really Rokuhiro's son. You should know some of the people here. Several of them were instrumental in establishing Kunishige Rokuhiro's hideout in the mountains.
Ah,
you lived there with them, didn't you?
Okay. So the plot thicket. Alright, so technically he was under some sort of guard, and he was hiding out, that is true. But was it really that good? Was it good enough that y'all didn't think? I still want to know why you gave him back. Let's see. Maybe they probably mentioned that already. I just forget. Let's see.
Yes, but my father brought me there himself. I never met any of these people.
That's a good point.
If so, we can only go off of what you say. Then, Rokuhira, I'm through talking about my identity. All you have is my word.
See, no. Like, I'll admit, I get it, dude. You're tired. You want to stop wasting time. But one, Hakune's not ready to do it anyway. So you do need time. And two, you have no leverage. Other than the fact that you're claiming you're his son, and of course you are. Like, we as a reader know that ultimately Chihiro's our main character. He's not going to die anytime soon, and they're going to end up working with him anyway. But, like, from Chihiro's perspective, this is very, very pig-headed. You don't, like, I was like, he just doesn't have the leverage to be talking like this. They are 1 second away from slaughtering you. 1 second away from saying, alright, send us on the death, take Enten. You have an unregistered enchanted blade, and you've been getting in our way. To do it. And from what he just told them, you destroyed Cloud Gouger. He doesn't give any context for why he destroyed Cloud Gouger. He didn't say, oh, Soga was using it a bunch, then I shattered the blade with Enten. He doesn't give a full story. Chihiro, you don't want... I don't know, dog. You don't want to play these games like this. Uh-oh, see, look, he's about to crash up.
Forget who I am. Judge me based on what I've done. I stopped Sojo. I destroyed the Rakuzachi. I reclaimed the Shinuchi.
But, like, what does that mean to them? I mean, obviously destroying the Rakuzachi is big. But, hey, they were willing to play part in that, so maybe that isn't a good thing in their eyes. And you reclaimed the Shinuchi, but ultimately you kind of didn't. You helped, but that was mainly Hiyuki. And look, she's even speaking up.
Was any of that bad for you? I saved you a lot of money that you were planning to spend.
That's true. I mean, I guess. But you're the government. You print money. Let's see. If you're afraid that Chihiro might hurt the bearers, allow me to say one thing. I'm absolutely sure he won't. He only kills evildoers. Hiyuki clutching. Best girl. She probably won't be surpassed. I'll be completely... If there's a better female character in the series than Hiyuki, I will actually be bamboozled. I will be genuinely shocked. But so far, her coming in and clutching up, essentially kind of being the Shiba without being Shiba, being the person inside the government who's vouching for Chihiro on a scale that is super duper necessary, especially when Chihiro's being pig-headed. I'll be honest. Clutching up like crazy. But let's see.
That's quite the statement coming from her.
Yeah, they're like, whoa. Wait a minute. If she's saying this. Let's see.
Oh, come on. How come Yuki doesn't say stuff like that about me?
Hey, she was a creepy old man. Oh, no, dog. Why does every single manga have to have one of these characters? It's like a law. It's a fundamental rule of nature. I just love 3 manga that did. But still, it's a fundamental rule of nature, gosh darn it. Let's see. Hey! That's adorable. Honestly, if Yuki, and I keep forgetting his name, what is bro's name? Hold on. I'm gonna go straight to the wiki. Kagurabachi. I'm not sure if the wiki's that complete, but please work, Googler, work. Kagurabachi. Wiki characters. Give me the characters. Give me the wiki. Gosh darn it! I don't want to read it online. I just want the wiki. There we go. Let me see. list of characters. Oh, that's not gonna be good enough though. I need specifically one particular character. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, why don't I? Please don't let me spoil myself accidentally by moving through this. Tafuku Mihira. Tafuku Mihira. Or no, not Mihira, Mihara. I'll call him Mihara. I'll call him Mihara because I know I'm going to forget Tafuku. But Mihara and Hakuri sharing a moment like that, that's adorable. Nice! Like they ended up becoming homies in one night. Let's see.
Judge you based on what you've done. You look like an unruly punk to me. Tell me one thing.
Ooh, I do like that he blitzes Chiro. Once again, I do prefer, I'll admit, I get it, you know, for the parallels to the real world. All the government's all run by weak old men who just happen to have power through their influence and their lineage. I get it. It does line up more with, like, real life. But I actually do genuinely prefer when government officials or any character in a fiction, but manga, since that's what I typically read, is genuinely just powerful. Or at least strong enough to be worthy of their position, not just based on legacy or anything like that. Like, no, they can actually throw hand a little bit, or at least they have some sort of ability that's beyond what is typical. Let's see.
Tell me one thing. Say you get the enchanted blades back. Then what? Huh? You're just gonna surrender them to us?
I mean, that's a good point. But then again, how is he going to take them? Unless he gets the Blade Bearers to work with him. He still can't do anything about the Eternal Contracts. He was lucky because Cloud Gouger didn't have one. But every other one has one of its Blade Bearers. And really, there are only 4 left? Shinichi, Cloud Gouger's destroyed. Yeah, there are only 4 left. So, like, I don't know. I think he kind of does. That's the thing. By giving it back to the Sword Bearer, unless it becomes like, unless when Hakuto transports it, it comes to the area they're in, but the sword doesn't appear in the sword bearer's hand, who's being used as the link, then that's kind of just a GG. You can't do anything about it. Let's see. Chiro doesn't have an answer. You should have thought about that, dog. That's the first thing they'd ask you. That's the first thing I'd ask him. Let's see.
We don't need a blood test. Yoroku, you're his son, alright. Arrogant and pig-headed.
Hey! I said pig-headed by accident, but he used it too.
Arrogant and pig-headed. Here's how we break the deadlock. We kill you.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. He's not gonna do it. But, like, that's what I'm talking about. Just kill him. That sounds so bad. It comes from me. But, like, legitimately, dog, you have no leverage. They can backshot you out of it or front shot you out of existence right now, and your cheeks are gone.
Let's see how you get out of this one, buddy. Then we entrust a member of Ensign to the Kabunabi. Clearly, that's the best for the Kabunabi, right?
She was like, oh no, I'm cooked. I knew Johnny liked it. He's like, whoa, wait. Maybe you should have been nicer, Chi, you know? Maybe.
Oh, even Hakure's sweating buckets.
Let's see. Who are you? You better get. Oh, wait, that's, Hold on. Ayami? Azami. Yeah, Azami, I think. Azami about to lock in?
Excuse me! Just a little while ago, the Kokugoku Fortress was invaded!
Uh-oh. So it looks like Hakuri and Chi. That's the thing, though. Neither of them have had time to heal. I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's like shonen tropes. So, like, this isn't like Dragon Ball where there are senzu beans. Or, like, One Piece where, like, Zoans have advanced healing. Or, I don't know, Seven Deadly Sins where characters have the ability to heal each other. Like, genuinely, if they need to pop off right now, Hakuri's not ready. Neither is Chihiro. Chihiro was already fighting with broken bones. I'm shocked. Are they really going to send him off on a mission this quick?
Invaded? You better tell me that everything's okay.
According to the eyewitness reports, after confirming several assassins and multiple spirit energy reactions, characteristic of the enchanted blade. Ooh. Okay. So that test run. Okay. So the test run that was done with, I forget whatever Hakuri's brother's name was. The test run that was done with them was successful. Ultimately, so that's how we're going to get to you. So the Enchanted Blade's base abilities can be replicated by that process, and they're all here. They jump in. Let's see. The fortress was annihilated. They gave it the craziest backshots of all time. Darn. I secured fortress my foot. Let's see.
What?
Also, there was a sighting of a man with an emblem resembling flames on the back of his hand. Does that, I guess it kind of resembles flames. Let's see.
The Hishaku. And the Enchanted Blade Bearer was
Uruha. Oh, okay, interesting.
Was Uruha killed? Oh, so this was their next move. Directly assassinating the bearers.
Is it though? I don't think so. Once again, I don't trust the Ishaku. It seems too basic. Let's see.
We're trying to determine that. Multiple spirit energy reactions characteristic of the enchanted blades. But how? It's possible.
Yeah, look at me connecting dots. I see it.
Must have a number of those.
Yep.
Why would they have entrusted Cloud Gouger, the only enchanted blade, to Sojo? They're ready now. They'll attack all the other swordsmen soon. You're right. When I get the enchanted blades back, I have no intention of handing them over to the Kabunabi or anyone else. Once I get them back, we'll be enemies again.
Once again, Shiro dog, zero leverage. They will give you back shots. It's not, you are not suddenly turning into, how many blades are left? You have N10? 5. You do not have 5 hands, bro. At best, you may turn into Sukuna and get 2 more, and then maybe you have to pull a Zoro and put one in your mouth. But I don't think you're going to be able to fight them all. That's it.
We'll be enemies again. Hand over N10 to someone else? Pfft. If the Kabunabi, there'd be less risk. It'd be a wise choice, but there's no time. A new pair wouldn't be able to master N10 overnight. You need immediate fighting power. I'm your best bet.
Okay. Like father, like son. Okay, I see it. But still, dog, they could just kill you. They could. It's like, and once again, it really depends on what the relationship with the wielder of the Shinuchi is. It does. I'll be honest, it fully depends on that. Because if it's positive, or at least neutral enough where they could, like, order him to do something with the Shinuchi, because clearly they can leave him alive for a reason. Dog, give the blade back to him, and then, well, in fact, they could kill you and take a Hakuri. If they really felt like it. But I'll agree, in terms of using N10, you're their best bet. But still, you're not fully healed, buddy. You're not fully healed. You're not on immediate fighting power. You're barely up. Let's see.
Enough, you little punk!
Hey, stop. You're not the fastest in the universe.
I'm sorry.
He's cool. Definitely Rokuhito's son.
Okay, so they're all getting flashbacks to Nogueira. Once again, he seems like an interesting character. But that's the thing, you kind of have to set the plot somehow.
Remove.
That's the thing. I try to go lower and put in the gravel.
Hey, remove the cuffs. Are you insane? He's right. We don't have a moment to lose. We have no time to appoint a new bearer.
Why is the beard so far? Why is the design so far? So he's definitely going to become a later antagonist. Like he may end up being revealed to her for the Hishaku. Something's going to be up with this guy because he's been the only one who's been actively hostile towards Chihiro. Even though I do agree with him, low key. Just like you could. Let's see.
He came here to negotiate with us. The Ishaku are already on the offensive. The latter of the immediate threat. Chihiro Rokuhira, for now, will use you. However, we have no intention of letting you do as you please with the enchanted blades.
Fine. I mean, that's the thing. So ultimately, he got what he wanted. He's lucky, though. He's very lucky the Ishaku weren't patient. They would have offed him. I'm confident if the Ishaku didn't move immediately, they would have offed him. But maybe the Ishaku moved so immediately because they still want Rokuhira alive. They still want Chihiro to exist. I'm assuming there's that. Because he was left alive for a reason, though. Like, they would have offed him if they really wanted him gone. So maybe this is all purposeful. Once again, there's clearly some sort of mole inside the Kamunabi of the Hishaku. And clearly, something as big as the son of Kunishige Rokuhira, the creator of the Enchanted Blade, showing up for trial, that's obviously going to turn a few heads. And naturally, I wouldn't be shocked if they all were like, pick up the pace a little bit. Attack one of the fortresses. Get him out of there. So, let's see. Azami, you didn't have to step in and cook.
We have a new report. The bearer is alive.
Ooh, okay, good. Well, naturally.
The bearer escaped the fortress and is currently in flight. Will provide guidance. You two, make contact with them immediately and protect their life.
Oh, wow. So we're going straight to this. They should both be so weak, though. Like, literally, they still haven't even fully healed. And they're going to fight. Like, remember, Shiba was struggling with just one of the people bearing Enchanted Blade abilities. And I'd still say Shiba's stronger than either Hakuri or Chihiro. As powerful as Chihiro has become, as powerful as Hakuri's become. So, the fact they're going to be dealing with multiple people of that caliber, they're going to be in trouble. But I'm excited to see it all go down. However, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I'd like to let you know the chapter's worthy, for one. And for two, I'd like you to leave a little something down below. Leave pig-headed. pig-headed in the comment section down below. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure that notifications post so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Those perks include the live reactions, every other series I review, ad-free reactions of all my videos, and if you come into a $25 Patreon or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off.
I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members: Sarah, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, NMA, Real Rare, Red Wolf 4765, Paris Arnold, Astro, Brandon Payne, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, Josh Brown, Igneal Lind, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $7 members: Autumn Mornings Lazo, Fine, Zombie Hunter, and Austin Wimberly. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members: Robbie Uchiha, Jay Warrior, and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $10 patrons: Overlord Zero, Joaquin Munoz, and Idem Okami.
And I'd like to give the craziest, juiciest, most next-level, quadruple, sloppy, toppy, next-level superhuman in beyond this world kidney having thank you to our $100 patron, or That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.